Okay, I decided to do this after my first meal of the day. It's actually more like a snack, so I thought I would just show you the empty container because this was my last one. I had a half of an Ezekiel Food for Life sprouted whole grain English muffin. So that is one yellow container. And I had 1 teaspoon of almond butter. And what you want to look for your nut butters, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the ingredients, which are right here right where my thumb is, says dry roasted, unbleached almonds. So there's no sugar, nothing else. It's just almonds in this almond butter. So you want to look for like an all-natural nut butter. And of course, I forgot to mention, I toasted the half of the English muffin, and then I added my almond butter onto it, and then I stuck it back in the toaster. I like everything to be a little warm and toasty when I have this. So this is a really good breakfast when you're on the go or you're just not that hungry in the morning. So again, it's 1 teaspoon and 1 yellow container. I don't really count this in my 21-day fix meal plan, but before my workout, I use some energy and endurance formula from Beachbody. I usually only use about 1 scoop, which is about 10 calories. So I just put it in a little bit of water. I always have to use my Garfield cup for some reason. Then I just stir it up and drink it. So again, I don't count it in the 21-day fix meal plan, but it is something that I use. And if you're using it too, or some other kind of pre-workout formula, if it's only like 10 to 20 calories, I wouldn't worry about it. I just finished my workout, so I am going to make a Shakeology. I like to have my Shakeology sort of frozen, like a very cold feeling, so I like to use frozen fruit in it to make it sort of frosty. Because it's winter, that is a problem. I'm usually freezing, so I usually like to have my Shakeology after my workout but before my shower, so that helps me in the winter, believe it or not. So I'm going to have, with this meal, 1 red, which is the Shakeology, 1 purple, and I have the purple container filled up over there with dark sweet cherries, and the almond milk. I am having 8 ounces, and you can see I marked off on my cup where 8 ounces was with a Sharpie and some masking tape of unsweetened almond milk, and I'll explain that in a minute. And because I'm usually low on my green containers, I'm going to use a green container of spinach. So this is a picture of my fridge, and some of you may have seen in a previous video that I did that I scanned in the pages from my book that had the different containers and what food goes in each container. And then I just pasted them together and laminated the whole thing and put it on my fridge. At the top I have just a little dry erase board where I have written at the top how many of each container that I get for my calorie range. On the leftmost column is the meal number, so I recorded meals number 1 and 2 so far today. And what I'll do is, see, I'm kind of almost done with the yellow for the day, so I can have like another half of the yellow when I record that. If I record that, I might just do this to let me know I'm done with the yellow for the day. What I really wanted to show you was, look in your book for the page that says replacement food container groups. And when you look at that, you'll see, it's too blurry for you to see it here, but you'll see that 16 ounces of unsweetened almond milk is equal to 1 yellow container, and you can replace a yellow container with that 3 days a week. Now I only use 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk in my Shakeology, so I just count it as a half, like I did up here for meal number 2, and I just do that up to 6 times a week. So I hope that makes sense. And that was meal number 2 for today. Time for a snack. So 1 red container, I'm going to have 2 hard-boiled eggs. I just put the 2 eggs in a pot of water, turn it on high, bring it to a rapid boil, then shut it off and put the lid on and leave them in there for 11 minutes. Then I run cold water over them to cool them down a little bit, peel and eat. Another snack, 1 banana. That does it for my purples for the day. I'm at 2. Dinner is asparagus, carrots, red peppers, stir-fried in some olive oil, and some chicken breast, stir-fried in some olive oil as well. So this is going to be 1 red, 1 green, and 1 teaspoon. Final meal for the day, a green container of celery, a blue container of hummus, and an orange container of sunflower seeds. So I was short on one red, a half of a yellow, but the rest of the day was good, except for my water. I'm getting there.